what role does manifestation take with that?
Oh, so manifestation is something different, a little bit different. In NLP, we do help people, encourage people to visualize and experience their goal as if they're already experiencing it, right? The reason for doing that is we're giving the subconscious mind the coordinates on where to go. We have a saying in NLP, if you've spot it, you've got it.
Yeah.
If you can language it, you can have it, right? Now, but then you have to take the steps. You have to do the swimming, right?
Sure.
You can wish yourself to get to the riverbank, but unless you swim, you will not get there, right? Now, the difference between manifestation and positive psychology and, manifesting what you desire by visualizing it is it negates the actions that need to be taken.
Sure.
Now, if I can sort of explain it in terms of vibrations and we're all essentially vibrational beings, right? We're energetic beings, we're vibrational beings.
The vibes.
Yes, yeah. And so if we're vibrating at a really low energy level, right? Depressive, hopeless, helpless, victim, whatever it might be, and desire a reality that sort of vibrates at this level, okay? Now, we might desire that, but if we don't do anything which enables us to raise our vibrational energy, because this reality exists here, and we have to align vibrationally to that to achieve it. Most people, when they want something else, again, they've languaged often poorly what they want, and they will, in their manifestation, actually end up attracting stuff that's at the same vibrational energy and not what they want. Right? And so when we achieve our goals, the goals is actually not the actual point.
It's a journey?
It's who we become in the process. Because the person who wants this and is functioning here has to journey their way to become the person who's capable of achieving this. Which is a personal journey I had too, right? And so what NLP is about, it's a transformation of self. Through the actions of achieving outcomes.
Excellent. I was just watching a video of Steve Harvey in which he said, even if you can't afford, try your best and fly in a first class ticket. And the experience that you'll get there, just savor that moment. And the next time you are going towards the economy, you're like, nah, I got to be there again. And that's how you'll train your mind to do the right things that can keep you getting into that first class. So experience that firsthand. Similarly, one of my friends used to say, back in Dubai when I was working there, he's like, just wear a suit, go to a Mercedes showroom and just sit in one of those cars and see how it feels. Just like, touch the leather, enjoy. Like that's what I did with Tesla as well. I manifested like, I really need this. And then I have to train myself, and I know I cannot just dream and get it. I need to do the necessary actions that are required to acquire what I want. So what do you say about like I get what you're saying, that it's not just dreaming, it's also actions.
It's all actions.
But don't you think manifestation at some point can play that role?
Yes and no. Yes and no. So if you dress up in a suit and you go to a Mercedes showroom and you sit in a car and you realize what that feels like, and you're like, I want this reality, and then you do the do. So that reality is your riverbank, and then you learn how to swim to that riverbank, right? Now, in terms of Steve Harvey's example, it's a similar kind of example. One has to be, with all due respect, one has to be careful. Because you can go and you can experience business class, first class, but you might not be living the lifestyle of being able to afford it. And most successful people are very prudent with their money. There's a lot of respect that they have for money.
For sure.
And they don't just throw it around. When I talk about in my trainings, I talk about the principles of change. And the 8 principles, whatever they are. And one of them is your relationship with money and another one is your relationship with your sense of self. And the two are very directly connected. And when we explore the relationship people have with money, you'll get a real reflection of their relationship with self. And money as an energy, it has an energy, right? It's a concept more than anything else. Wealth is a concept. And money is as a value is one that needs to be, yes, you need to respect it, nurture it, love it, sure, but show respect for it. Because if a lot of people are trying very hard to show wealth when they don't have it, so they'll do the business class or the first class or the this or the that.
For the gram.
Yeah.
For the hashtag. Life's
and
good.
they drive themselves very quickly into very problematic situations, right? When they're living outside their means. So I understand what Steve Harvey means, but that kind of a goal, or to sort of propagate that, with all due respect, can be dangerous. Because it can encourage people to live outside their means.
Yeah, and like you buy a first class ticket and then you be broke for 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be very irresponsible.
Yeah.
And responsibility is also very subjective. It differs from people to people. That's I totally understand.
अगर आपने ये क्लिप एंजॉय किया तो पूरी वीडियो देखने के लिए कमेंट पे दिए गए लिंक पे क्लिक कीजिए और मेरे मेन चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना नहीं भूलिएगा ताकि आपको वक्त के साथ साथ अपडेट्स मिलती रहे। बहुत शुक्रिया।